The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. You will never be happy if you continue to search for what happiness consists of. You will never live if you are looking for the meaning of life. The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Nothing is more despicable than respect based on fear. You cannot create experience. You must undergo it. Integrity has no need of rules. The evil that is in the world almost always comes of ignorance, and good intentions may do as much harm as malevolence if they lack understanding. Every act of rebellion expresses a nostalgia for innocence and an appeal to the essence of being. And real generosity toward the future lies in giving all to the present. All great deeds and all great thoughts have a ridiculous beginning. Great works are often born on a street corner or in a restaurant's revolving door. The absurd is the essential concept and the first truth. The free press can, of course, be good or bad, but most certainly without freedom, the press will never be anything but bad. The modern mind is in complete disarray. Knowledge has stretched itself to the point where neither the world nor our intelligence can find any foothold. It is a fact that we are suffering from nihilism. There is no fate. It cannot be surmounted by scorn. Autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower. A man without ethics is a wild beast loosed upon this world. Without culture and the relative freedom it implies, society, even when perfect, is but a jungle. This is why any authentic creation is a gift to the future. And nobody realizes that some people expend tremendous energy merely to be normal. Friendship often ends in love, but love in friendship never. Alas, after a certain age, every man is responsible for his face. Basically, at the very bottom of life, which seduces us all, there's only absurdity and more absurdity. Maybe that's what gives us our joy for living, because the only thing I know of only one guilty, and that is to love. Every revolutionary ends up either by becoming an oppressor or heretic. It is necessary to fall in love, if only to provide an alibi for all the wind of despair you are going to feel anyway. None care for anyone who is alone, without God, and without a master. The weight of days is dreadful. The world is never quiet, even its silence eternally resounds with the same notes and vibrations which escape our ears. As for those that we perceive, they carry sounds to us, occasionally a chord, never a melody. Those of me in anarchy and frightful disorder. Writing makes me die 1,000 deaths, because it means making order, and my entire being rebels against order. But without it, I would die, scattered to the winds. We continue to shape our personality all our life. If we knew ourselves perfectly, we should die. There's but one truly serious philosophical problem, and that is suicide. I would rather live my life as if there's a God and die to find out there isn't, than live as if there isn't, and to die to find out that there is. In the depth of winter, I finally learned But there was in me an invincible sire. Have I? Those who lack the courage will always find a philosophy to justify it.
But what is happiness except a simple harmony between a man and the life?
Freedom is nothing but a chance to be better. It is not your paintings I like. It is your painting.
Without work, all life goes rotten. But when work is soulless, life stifles and dies.
The welfare of the people in particular has always been the alibi of tyrants